A.B. Simpson, the founder of the Christian Missionary Alliance, is reading Matthew chapter 5, where Jesus is saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, blessed are those who mourn, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness." And he said this, the first step to the righteousness of the kingdom is poor in spirit. The next is a little deeper, they that mourn. Because now we must become pliable, we must be broken. We must be like the metal in the fire which the master can mold. It is not enough to see our unrighteousness, but deeply to feel it, deeply to regret it, deeply to mourn over it, to consider it no little thing that sin has come into our lives. Then God can take us down and make us poor in spirit and make us mourn until we come to the third step, which is to be meek, broken, yielded, submissive, willing, surrendered, and laid low at His feet, crying, "What wilt thou have me to do?" That word broken has a couple of different meanings, right? If your car's broke, it won't start. If you're broke, you ain't got no money, right? But the only horse that's any good to anybody is one that has been broken. I am a broken man, desperately in need of a Savior, in need of the gospel every single day. But I don't want to stop there. I want to be broken, usable, pliable, that God could come in and do something amazing through me because I am broken in, because I fit with Him and His ways. And so here in El Salvador, broken people like me are rescuing broken people so that they can be rescuers of broken people. There are thousands of starving babies and abandoned infants. Some are malnourished to the point they are going to die. And they are being taken in and restored to health. And the mothers are trained about how to care for these children properly, and life change happens. We're seeing prisoners and gang members come to Christ and their lives radically changed in work release programs as they gain skills and as they take Bible classes and go to preach and deter other kids from going the way they went. 400 Salvadorans per week are sent from the U.S. back to El Salvador, many of them with extensive criminal records. Many have spent years, decades, their entire lives in the U.S., have learned gang culture and have brought it back with them. 20 years ago, this problem started the gangs in El Salvador, and they've taken it to an entirely new level. The gangs here extort bus routes, homes, businesses. In fact, one bus was seized and set on fire with 17 people being burned alive inside. That is a broken society, but we believe there is hope. God can rescue this broken society. The Bible tells us, Jesus Himself told us, the kingdom of heaven is violent, and violent men are laying hold of it. And do you know that the same violent men who are violent for the kingdom of darkness are violent for the kingdom of light? God doesn't change them and make them little lambs. No, He makes them conquerors for His kingdom. They are going to change this country one way or the other, and we are trusting God to see Him reach this country through the people who should be destroying it. And so we are seeing God change lives through the broken ministry. Broken in El Salvador is broken people, rescuing broken people so that they too can be rescuers of broken people.